Okay. I wasn't going to come on this afternoon, but I've been guided to, ever since I went out, they were like, go on, go on, go on, go on. But I needed to take some time, right? I needed to take some time. Cancel that. Okay, so, oh shit, I got lots of downloads, okay? So, I tried to write them out to the best of my ability, but I was drained. I was drained after going downtown, okay? There's like certain like watches or like timers or like people are like timing. It's like they split up. Oh, okay, how do I explain this? They know your regular route, okay? Or they know something about like how you go about things when you go downtown. Okay, so they'll split up and they'll have people at certain points, pinpoints, certain like muster points. I don't know, they park somewhere, fuck. And then they'll time you how long it takes for you to get leave your house to get back to your house, right? They'll time you how long it takes you to get from point A to point B because they know where you stop regularly, okay? So say I go tanning and then I go gas up. They're gonna time how long it takes for me to go gas up and go tanning, the times between like point A to point B to point C. How long do you stay at point A? How long do you stay at point C? How long do you stay at point B? How long? Okay, and it's like timed. So, and I don't know for like, it's really like they got it down to like the second. It's so fucked. And I don't know what that strategy is for, if it's to maybe implant something or if it's to get something out that's already been implanted or what the fuck it is, but that's what they're doing. Okay. Yeah. Or maybe it's to be able to go somewhere. I'm getting like GPS or like tag. I don't know why I couldn't say that, or I thought that I couldn't say that. Okay, so air tag, okay, or GPS, okay, something about GPS on somebody's phone. If you were to look at that, you'll be able to know where they're going or where they've been in order to set someone up. Okay. I'll pick up on like, say my last reading. Okay, my last reading, I'll like drop a gem, okay? And this goes for every readers. They'll be dropping gems. They'll be dropping warnings. They'll be dropping signs. They'll be dropping confirmation, right? And instead of people being grateful for them, they have to like critique it and have some sort of clap back, right? Like some sort of clap back instead of just being like, wow, thank you, right? Or instead of being like, yeah, but it happened like this. It's like, dude, how about just, thanks, God. Thanks, God. I know that's you working through that person. Thanks. Like, you know, it's not that hard. It's not that hard. And you would benefit for it. Okay, so I used to tune that out. I used to tune out the clapbacks. Okay, but now I don't because I want to be able to give insight. And if I want to be able to give insight, then I'm going to have to know the clapbacks in order to go in more detail to give more insight to the clapbacks even, right? Okay, so always got something to say. Someone's always got something to say. Always. As if the reading is tended only for you. There's lots of people in this world. We're on a platform where people all across the world can tune in. So that's just not it. That's just you being self-centered. Okay. Okay, the clap back to the last read was, I'd rather have this money. I'd rather have this money, because the reading was about choosing self-love, okay, and leaving a group of narcissists or leaving a narcissist, okay, in order to prioritize self-love, okay, and that was like, am I gonna love myself or I'm gonna have this money, okay, but not knowing that if you choose to love yourself down the road, okay, due to like patience and choosing the right thing, you will possibly, okay, most likely make more money than you are now, choosing that money as like a get rich quick scheme or whatever the fuck you got going on, right, with this narcissist or these narcissists. So it's like, not only are you degrading self, what if that path were to give you more money and all you had to learn, okay, all God was trying to teach you is to have some patience and to believe in yourself. Okay, what if? These are questions you got to think of. These are questions you got to ask yourself. What's it worth? Right? It's pretty, it's a simple question for, like, I don't know. Some people are just very materialistic, right? And they don't care that it's at the cost of their dignity, right? So, and that's if you know. If you don't know, okay, now you know. Maybe it was to learn not to cut corners. Maybe you cut those corners, or you feel like, I don't know, you're inadequate to not cut those corners. Go back to what made you feel inadequate. You know, maybe you didn't follow your dream because, maybe you didn't choose self-love because you failed a class. Like, say the reason I didn't follow my dream is because I'm dyslexic. I can't read. So whenever it came to writing a test, I fucking failed it. I flunked it. But I love cooking. I'm a great cook, right? I'm actually not that great of a cook, but you know what I mean? Like, if that was my dream, okay, don't give up on your dream just because you needed what? You gave up. Why? Because you couldn't pass this test. Okay, so then that's what we're working with. Okay, let's get you a tutor. Okay? You know what I mean? Like, there's ways. Don't give up on yourself. Where do you feel inadequate? Okay, now work on that. There's always a way. There's always a way. There's always resources. It's just you didn't seek them. Okay? It doesn't mean give up on it altogether. Or say you're working your dream job. That's what you wanted to do. Okay, but you're working under someone. Okay, and then you got a new job offer that paid more. Okay, so you could support your family better. Okay, so now I'm going to go get this job. I'm going to go to school. I'm going to get this job so I can make more money. But this was my dream, right? There's ways that you could always go back and backtrack and do it a little differently. Say you're the boss now. Say you get your resources in order now with the experience that you now have from this other job, right? You can always go back and do it different, right? There's always a way. Yeah. I forget now. So I'll just move on. Like, at least you'll have your dignity, right? And if you choose self-love and you choose to do what you love, right, that sets an example. It sets an example for not only the people around you, but the people you're raising if you have kids, right? So if I attract what I am and I choose money over self-love, I'm going to attract other people who choose money over self-love. And I'm not even going to know, because I don't know the difference, because I've never chosen self-love. You understand? So like, okay, so now that's what I'm used to. That's my normal. So now that's my kid's normal. Okay, and now my kid's going to grow up thinking that that's normal. The way that this person talks to me, the way that our relationship's very transactional, right? It's not just, I free willingly love you. Here, I care for you, you know? Where it would be like with two interdependent people. It's like you're teaching your kid to be codependent without even knowing it, because you don't even know how to love self. So it's like, these are the things you need to think of before you just are quick to say, like, I'd rather have this money. I'd rather have this money, actually. Okay, so I was getting an impala, okay? And somebody has like a certain, what would you call it? Sentimental value when it comes to impalas, the vehicle. Like an impala, a car. Okay, so they like always get impalas. I don't know what it meant about, there's some sort of sentimental thing when it comes to impalas. It's due to a song you listened to while you were growing up. Okay, so that's for somebody. I don't know what these vehicles, like if these vehicles mean something to you, then maybe there's something in this message for you. Okay, and then I also got Sierra, and I also got Journey. Okay, but those could also be names. And then I also got white pickup truck, and then I got the number 4810, 4810. Okay, but I seen it in like text as if it were like a house number or like a phone number, like the end of a phone number or like a house number, or like, you know, the text, like the cursive that you see, like numbers written on a house or numbers written on like a phone when it pops up. That's how I saw it, in that kind of text. So I don't know what that means. Or if that means something to you, then yeah. Okay, so those were the things that I was picking up. And then I was also getting that someone's dying wish is to have someone be like on their, someone's like deathbed wish is to have someone on their deathbed. This is what they're wishing. And it's like, I heard parasite. So something about parasite, and then I heard down with the sickness, okay? Or they want them to get sick, okay? So it's like this person's like praying to someone. It's not God though. It's not God. They're like praying to something that's not God, and they're acting as if it's God of like the dark side, okay? And like this God of the dark side is like working alongside the creator, allowing this person to reap what they sow, okay? And then this dark God is like laughing. They have this person's soul. And then the creator's just waiting, waiting for them to actually fucking pray to something that actually created them, opposed to something dark. But it's like, oh, it's so fucked. I don't know how to explain that. Okay, so it's like you're praying to something that isn't God, okay, and you're treating it like God, and you know it isn't God, okay, because all you want is darkness and sickness and pain and sorrow and whatever for people, because that's what you feel inside. So it's like, why do you think that you're getting taken down by this terminal illness? And it's like on their deathbed they're doing this. It's just like, it's pitiful, but it's like, it just goes to show how evil can consume someone, darkness can consume someone till their dying day. Okay. And then I was also getting that like someone wanted someone to hit the curb. Someone wanted someone to hit the curb, if you know what I mean. If you know what I mean, somebody wanted someone to hit the curb, okay? In like a fucking like bust your face kind of way, okay? And then, that made my teeth hurt. And then I hit the fucking curb today. And then I hit the curb while I was out today, okay? So it's like, and then I laughed at myself because I'm like, fuck, what the fuck? You know, I had to laugh it off because it was like, I was like, boom, fucking hit the curb really bad. And then I'm like, that's how it came. It's like someone was thinking this really fucking hard, and then I hit the curb with my vehicle and I laughed. So like, that's the outcome of your little, because I was distracted. Okay. I was distracted while I was out, and I found myself getting distracted, and all of a sudden, boom, I hit the fucking curb. And then I was like, oh, that's what that download was about, but it was nothing like they intended it to be. Okay. And then I laughed it off. I went about my day. I cleared my energy. And now that has like, someone's going to have to like, that's going to have to happen to someone else. Right. Crazy. You guys have, like, people really have to be careful what they wish for, man. Especially when you're dealing with someone who's genuine at heart, who only wants good for people. Even people that have wronged them terribly, they still want good for them. They're like, I wish you the best, but I'm not even going to tell you that because I know that I'm going to have to deal with some shit if I even talk to you. Like, you know what I mean? So it's like, they let go with love. Somebody is also in trouble with their boss, or like they're like someone who's like higher up in like, I don't know what it is. It's like some organized shit though. Okay? I'm not going to go into detail about it, but like someone's in trouble by their boss, like by their boss, okay? Because their boss is in tune with only going after people who are pieces of shit. Okay? Because they know that if they go after people who aren't pieces of shit, that are genuine, that care about people, that only want good for people no matter what, that are a positive being on this earth, okay? They know the consequences of that. So it's like they're experienced. They've seen karma firsthand. Okay, so they know that they only can go after pieces of shit, parasites, in order to get away with it, you know? So what these people did was they lied to their boss and called this person a parasite so that they could go through with stalking them, setting them up, trying to set them up for what? Something fucking tragic, okay? So this boss is finding out that they went after like an earth angel, after someone who spreads positivity, like they tried to like prey on someone, victimize someone who won't be victimized because they have no reason to be. Okay? It's like a very, very positive person, and they're finding out that these people lied to them in order to attack them and have the resources to do it. So these people are fucking in trouble. Okay? And they also like involved like too many people. I'm getting cops though. Cops. Like something about like if you see the GPS on this certain cop's phone, and you see the GPS, these like fucking cops have burner phones like fucking criminals, man. They have fucking burner phones. If you were to see this burner phone with this cop's phone, okay, these GPSs go together in certain times, in certain instances, okay? And then you'll see them meeting up with like these women who like backtrack to this cop, okay? It's like they're like pimping these women for information. Yikes. And like then they're like, I won't catch you up on any charges, and I'll distract people from you too, so you can go on and do your thing. I'll make sure that these people are distracted, right? And that's like the that's like the incentive, that's like the transaction, right? These transactional relationships, okay? These transactional situationships, okay? And then this cop's like has like a swollen ego. So crazy. Okay, I'm gonna pull some cue cards, and then I'm going to call it a night. Somebody has to pay someone a settlement for lying, withholding the truth, obstruction of justice. Yep. Escort. Could be an escort that has to do this. Or they lied saying that you're an escort. I've never been an escort, and I never will be, but I know that people were saying that about me. Unique. Mind games. Yeah, like these people went to extreme lengths to like fucking... Like they try to strategize on ways to make someone look mental. Like literally torturous shit. In order to make this person seem mental. Like, you know how mental that that's what you are, okay, for doing this. Like, that's the only thing. Now you're trying to kiss ass. Or trying to act like you've never been hostile to this person. It's like, they're not even going to address it, right? They already know. It's not something that needs to be brought up. You know, they know. That's it. Nothing needs to be proven. Point proven. It proved itself. Okay? It proved itself. someone's going to get like a sort of detective that watches body language. Okay, they're going to ask you a series of questions. Okay, so this is just preparation for some people, okay? Because like obviously like me and other positive readers, we still care for people's well-being. Okay, we do, no matter what. Okay, so it's like you're going to get asked a series of questions, and they're going to go over this, and they're going to watch the way you move, the gestures you make, the tone of your voice, the little twitches, ticks you do. It's like a something analysis, behavioral analysis investigator, something like that. I don't know, something unit. They're going to watch your behavior. Like, you can't backpedal now. You straight up fucking lied. You were very hostile towards this person, and you acted as if you were their savior. Like, what? You put this person in a state of fear so that they'd be in survival mode. You fucked with, like, you tried to fuck with their psyche, man. I'm like getting like you tried to paint someone as a fucking psycho out of fear, out of being hostile, out of playing these, I'm getting torturous mind games. Now you're trying to backpedal. You're trying to withhold the truth that you were never hostile towards this person. Okay, but someone is like very unique in like sharing their story. To like raise the vibration of even the karmics that went after them. And you're trying to like not celebrate it. Celebration in the reverse. You're downplaying it. So like if you're one of these people who are uniquely rising the vibration of even your karmics, props to you, man. Like honestly, you're amazing. You're an amazing human being. Like how you did it is like by the grace of God, right? It's like you're modest too. You give credit where credit's due to the Most High. And I'm giving credit where credit's due to you, listening. Being observant, being obedient. Like, you're amazing. I love you. I love you so much because like I know how that is. Right? And I love me so much. It reminds me of me. So like, you are so awesome. You're so awesome. I'm hearing the ancestors clap, like, but like a lot of them. Necessary. It's like this is backfiring. It's backfiring. You're not haunted. I'm hearing a word, but it's not English. These people are trying to say that you're lying. Someone's trying to put their problems on you. They're like downplaying you. They're downplaying your skill. They're downplaying your ability to get out of something. They're like, you can't get out of this. They're like putting their problems onto you, but they're just lying to instill fear so that you don't rise above. But it's necessary that you do, that you understand this. Okay, it's because these people are haunted that they're doing this to you so that you go down with them. Mind games in reverse. Like just read between the lines. Like you'll be able to see who's anxious and who's not. Okay? Just trust yourself. Okay, if you think something like this person was acting like this, twitchy, really downplayed someone's situation. If they downplayed someone's situation and you thought they were very unique, let that be your sign. Let that be your sign. If these people are like, you think that these people are withholding some sort of information and they're instilling fear in your mind, okay, they're saying that it's for your, they're saying it's for your protection. It's really just so that they can get out of their own problems. Like they feel it's necessary to backpedal when it comes to like this situation? Like, why are they even bringing up that situation? Why are they even bringing you up in your relationships? Why are they even bringing this person up? Ask yourself these questions. And it'll be very evident. It'll be like, dent. Write it down. Who came to you with what? Who came to you with what? What was their tone of voice? What were they intending? Okay? What were they implying by what they said? Because they won't straight up say it. What were they implying? These are things you need to ask yourselves in order to like know what's really going on, right? Who's trying to attack who? For what reason? Now look at this person. Do they seem like that type of person? Okay? And you got to be careful. You can't just do it anyways. Okay? You could be very well the person that they want to frame and set up after like they hurt this person, right? Okay? But God won't let them hurt that person anyways. Okay? They're just gathering a bunch of narcissists to take them all down in one go. Okay, I'm gonna leave it there. These people are exposed. These people are exposed. Have a good night, people. I hope that helped. Be yourself. Try to get over these parental issues, okay? And look for some sort of common ground, some sort of peace, right? And if that's just staying to yourself for a while, then that's just staying to yourself for a while. I'm getting like, there's been changes where like you just want peace. You don't care about what people say. You don't care about these people shit talking, whatever, right? It's like you just want to be to yourself. Bored in the house bored. That's what I mean. Bored in the house bored. So if you're in the house bored, then you're either like depressed, you're sick, you're on house arrest, or what the fuck do you do when you're in the house bored? You recognize that you're hanging out with a bunch of narcs, okay? By narcs, I mean narcissists, but it very well could be a narc. Someone's gonna like fake check in. Someone's gonna do like a fake check-in. Yeah, they're working on how to do something. They feel like you're working on transforming to be a more happier person, so they're gathering to like, they're depressed. Like what? To put their burdens on you. Like so many people putting their burdens on you. They're trying to manifest something. Someone's going to do a fake check-in. Or be like, well, I'm pretty sure you haven't gotten some in a while, right? And then they're going to like dress up real nice and come over or some shit. Because they feel karma setting in. They feel like this is karma that you keep to yourself, and you cleanse your energy, and you find that happiness. You are happy, you're happier alone, you're happier not around negative people, you're happier just going out in nature. Someone needs to go out in nature, okay? Nature is what connects us all, okay? Tower moment. Because you're balancing out your energy when it comes to these toxic people. Or maybe someone's detoxing in order to pursue something else. Someone's loving themselves. Co-creation to bring ships in. Somebody's like switching up. They're switching up the way they think. They're switching up the way they like, ooh. Someone's making like lots of positive changes in their life, but I'm not going to bring it up specifically, but good for you. Good for you. Yeah, I'm going to enjoy my tea and I'm going to go in. But have a good night, people. I hope that helped you.